Hey, so we are hanging out in Steamboat, and up walks Ty Smith, man. What was your minor offense?
So I got the guys out of jail one time, and that's kind of just where it started, man. Funny enough, it started off as a joke. I used to be Ty Smith Music, and there's a million of those. So we knew we
It's
need to
pretty
find something
common
distinct.
name, yeah.
Right, it is. So we need to find something distinct about us, and it was kind of the running joke that like I was a minor, so it was our minor offenses,
Okay.
and it kind of grew to be the name. So
So what do they go to jail for? No.
so as of now, they
you-
haven't been yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm hoping it stays that
Well,
way.
the week's early. I think what is today? Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah, yep.
Feels like a Wednesday. It
does.
So is this your first year to Musicfest?
This is my 8th year. I've been going half my life.
That's what I was talking to your dad last
Yeah.
time. I had to set this up, and he goes, "But this is how many years have you played?"
This will be my 3rd year playing, yeah, I love it every year. Get to hang out with all my friends here. It's my favorite week of the year.
It's really cool when artists have family that are so involved in their music. I absolutely love that when that happens because 150% they have your back. You hear these horror stories from other artists that their management, stole from them or whatever, but it's nice to know that you got family in it that have your back. Man, it's got to feel great.
Yeah, it's my parents work the hardest, man. I mean, I've people don't realize everything they do behind the scenes to make everything possible. My dad quit his job 2 years ago to take me on tour full time. We pushed our first single, and we've been on the road since. We haven't slowed down. We've been getting some cool shows lately. We'll be playing in Tulsa later this month. We'll be with Shayne Smith and the Saints next month back home at Canes, and so we've just been rolling, man. We enjoy coming out and doing this stuff like this and partying with people.
What's been the your favorite moment so far of your music career when you're on stage? What was that show for you?
Man, our album release back home, we got to do it with the Teague Brothers Band. They came out.
Those guys are so good too,
incredible. One of my favorites. I called John one day, just like, hey, I'm going to do this party. Do you want to do it, or do you know anybody that would? And he's like, yes, I don't care what we're getting paid. We're coming to do the show. And so John's been an incredible inspiration to me, incredible mentor. Everything we've ever needed help with, he's always been there.
Nice.
And so yeah, that show was special to me. My first album ever. I was 15 years old when we put it out. So yeah, that was a cool show. Also getting to show stage with Shayne Smith. We've done some swaps before. But yeah, man, I love playing music.
Is it surreal to play on a show or do a swap with a guy like Shayne Smith, a guy that you kind of grow up listening to?
Yeah, it sucks because I don't want to follow him ever. I don't ever want to play after
Shayne.
First. Right, let me go first. Because I don't like playing song tennis with anybody like that.
It's tough.
It's tough, man. But the cool part is usually the crowd will shut up when they play. So I usually have a quiet crowd, which is nice.
Which is nice in those
it's
intimate
nice
settings,
in those intimate settings. Man, it is. I mean, I've grew up listening to Shayne since I was 5-6 years old. That's actually how we became friends. He's just seen me grow up over the years. He's told the story on stage. I was coming to shows when I was yay high, and
shouldn't
now
have been
I'm
at the shows.
now. Probably shouldn't have been. I already still got X's on my hands from probably. I think these things are burned in my hands. So,
Right.
but yeah, that relationship with Shayne's great. I love him.
So, who are some of the others that have kind of helped you along in this early part of your career?
Man, Tanner Estry's been a big influence. Hung out with him quite a bit. Jordan Nix, big Jordan Nix fan. Love Jordan. William Clark Green.
Yeah.
Ever since I was little, I'd start dressing up like a clown and getting on stage with him and doing Ringland Road.
Really?
Yeah, we did here at the Big Tent 2 years, 4 years ago now. But yeah, guys like that, everybody's been so supportive. Mike McClure, I've been hanging out with him the last day and a half here at Steamboat and getting to share stories with him because, it's different for me being a 16-year-old around all these people that have been doing it for, 40-plus years.
Yeah.
And just trying to take it all in and learn from them and, do the right things they did and avoid all the bad things they did and try to, just clinch together a path of success one day.
It's really cool for me to see this. I've been doing this, the Texas music scene now for 35 years, and to see this next generation. There's you. I talked to Ty Myers, another Ty, another young gun in this scene, and there's this whole new crop of artists coming up. How do you set yourself apart with all these great new artists?
Man, there's no real way to set yourself apart. Every show we play, I learned from one of my mentors, BJ Barham. Every show you play, you leave everything on the stage and you'll be fine.
Absolutely.
And so we've made a point every single show me and the guys play, whether it's 10 people in a town we've never played, or if it's 150 people in our hometown, or some other town, we rock it out. And that's being able to have a group of guys around me like that and bond has been the coolest thing ever, because I haven't had that a lot. So
man, it's been a pretty fun little rise in your career, probably over the last year. Like really gotten a lot of success. What is next for you and the band?
Man, we'll be doing some big shows. We'll be putting out some new music this year.
Are you? Okay.
We have a new single out, Lost and Found, that's doing decent on the charts. Man, we're just working. We got some new stuff recorded, so we got some music coming on the way. We got some shows that we're going to announce pretty soon that we're super excited about. We'll be doing the Houston Rodeo this year. So I mean, we got a lot of stuff we've been working on, and hope it all works out.
I overheard that conversation. I'm not going to talk about it here, but yeah, you should be excited.
We got
that
some
is
stuff.
Really, really cool, man.
So
Ty Smith and Minor Offenses, buddy, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Yeah.
Have fun in Steamboat, and can't wait to see what happens for you and the boys in 2025.
man, it's gonna be a good year. So thank y'all.
Thank you, buddy.